Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grant. In today's video, just like my French onion soup, I am also doing another Chrissy Teigen recipe out of her second cookbook, Cravings, Hungry for More. But unlike the French onion soup, I'm actually doing a sweet this time. And so today I will be recreating her two-faced cobbler. And we will be making a peach cobbler today, and I love peaches, I love cobblers, and so this I thought would be a perfect dessert for my partner and I to have this evening, and so I will be making it with you all. So let's get started, shall we? Alrighty, so to begin, I just want to preface that I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I also have a 9 by 13 inch baking dish, and so I already greased it with butter, and this is ready to go. So basically the two-faced cobbler is that on one side of the cobbler it has more of like a cobbler, like bread doughy kind of topping, whereas on the other side it's more of like a crumble kind of topping, so I'm really excited to do this. So I'm going to start by doing the cobbler topping only because Chrissy says in the recipe that it has to chill for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna let it chill while I get everything ready for the dish. So let's get started with the cobbler. Alright guys, so to begin, I just need a cup of all-purpose flour, so I'll get this measured and ready. In goes the flour. I also need a half cup of granulated sugar. I also need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Here's one. Also need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, because salt just brings out all of the flavors. I also need 1 egg beaten, so I'm just going to crack this. And we just need 5 tablespoons of very soft butter. So the butter and the eggs do not go in yet. Use a fork and we are going to mix it together. And then we need to get a spoon. I just have a large serving spoon, and we are going to put the egg in here and also the 5 tablespoons of softened butter. And we're just going to stir. And you want to make sure the butter is soft, because if it was really cold, then this would not combine. And Chrissy says that the texture we are going for is soft cookie dough. At this point, I am just going to go ahead and use my hand, just because I think that it'll make the process go by much quicker. Alrighty guys, so this is the texture we are going for. As you can see, it is very soft, very malleable. So I'm just going to put this in a little disc, put it in my little bowl, and I'm just going to refrigerate this for about 15 minutes. Alrighty guys, so while that is chilling, I'm just going to get everything else ready so that by the time I am finished getting the other topping and the peaches themselves ready, the cobbler dough should be done. So, since we are making a peach cobbler, I have 5 pounds of peaches right here. I peeled them because I personally am not very big on the exterior of a peach, so I peeled them, I pitted them, and I sliced them into little slices like this. So this is ready in a large bowl, and I will bring you down and we will get the filling complete. So like I said, I have 5 pounds of peaches right here. To complete the filling, I have a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and so I'm just going to put this on the peaches. I also need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, so I will get that ready. So here's 1 tablespoon. Cornstarch is so messy, I don't know why. And then we have this other. I also need 1/3 cup of more granulated sugar, so this goes in here as well. And also a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Just like with the cobbler topping, your best tools are your hands. So we will just stir this until everything is coated. So the fruit is complete, so I'm just going to put these in, like I said, my buttered baking dish. There we go. Make sure you get all the fruits, because produce is expensive, honey. Get all that you can. Alrighty, so the fruit itself is done. Now we're going to do the crumble part. This is actually a very easy recipe now that I'm actually doing this. It's very simple. So I will bring you down and we will get the crumble topping all put together. Alrighty, so Chrissy says that we need 2/3 of a cup of rolled, like just regular oats. I don't know if these are rolled or not, but this is all we got, so I will be using these. So I'm gonna put them right in here. Going back to our all-purpose flour, we need a 1/2 cup of the flour, right in here. Going back to our sugar once again, 1/3 of a cup of our granulated sugar. And then I have some brown sugar, some light brown sugar right here, and we need a 1/4 of a cup of this light brown sugar packed. So, brown sugar right there. We need a 1/2 cup of nuts. So, I like pecans the best. They are not pecans, they are pecans. And so I just have some chopped pecans, and I need a 1/2 cup of these. Chrissy says that you can use walnuts, you can use almonds, it doesn't matter. So, we are doing the pecans. And I am presuming that you can use more or less depending on how many nuts you want. Also need a teaspoon of more ground cinnamon. I just know this recipe is going to remind me of fall, which I'm very excited about. We need a 1/2 teaspoon of more salt. And now I have 1 stick, which is 4 ounces of butter, just cut up into small pieces, and just like before, this is very soft. It's not melted, it's just very soft, so this goes in here. And yet again, with our hands, we're going to combine everything until these are just little itty bitty pieces, and everything is well combined. Alrighty, so this is the consistency I presume that you gotta go for. Alrighty everyone, so it's been about 15 minutes, so I took my little cobbler dough out of the fridge. I have my complete oat topping, and then I have my fruit. So let's put this all together. Alrighty, so because this is a 2-faced cobbler, I'm just going to split everything in half. So I will put the dough on this side, and I will put the oat topping down here closer to me. Now, Chrissy says that we need to take about 2 tablespoon clumps of the dough and just put it into little balls, and that will be the end of my top half. So I got a tablespoon, and I put 2 right here. I'm going to merge them together, and I will just place that on top, and I'm going to repeat until this half is done. Chrissy also says that if you want 1 complete topping, if you want all of the crumble on the entire cobbler, then just double the quantities for the crumble. Likewise with the dough, if you want the entire cobbler dough on top of the cobbler, just double the quantities, and that way you will have enough. She also says that fruit will be poking out, so that's nothing to worry about. Just like that. Perfect. So that's the cobbler. Now for the crumble. Alrighty, so once this is assembled, Chrissy also says to get a little bit more of your granulated sugar, and we're just going to sprinkle this right on top of our cobbler dough. Just like that. Alrighty guys, so that was pretty easy. This is looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. So, because this is already assembled, I'm going to put this in my 350-degree oven. This has to cook for an hour or until all of the juices are bubbling on the edges, until everything is beautifully golden brown on top. And then this does have to cool for 20 minutes on a wire rack. So, I will see you all in about an hour and 20 minutes. Alrighty everyone, so we have made it. The cobbler is done. Like I said, the cobbler cooked for an hour, and then on a wire rack I let it cool for about 20 minutes. So let's take a look at it. Look at this. Doesn't that just look absolutely scrumptious? I love how it looks. I love how they are the two sides, or the two faces that Chrissy says, are entirely distinct. We have the cobbler and then the crumble, and oh, it looks so good, and I cannot wait to dive into this. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, so as you can see, I kind of cut into it in a weird way because, so I can taste it for you, I had to get a little bit of the cobbler and a little bit of the crumble, and I went ahead and put a little bit of vanilla ice cream with it because I cannot have a cobbler without any kind of ice cream. It is illegal to do so. So let's go ahead and taste it. Alright, I'm so excited. Are we ready? Okay, let me get the cobbler with a little bit of ice cream. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm speechless. This right here is everything I could ask for and more. Let me get a piece of this crumble. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Dare I say, this is probably the best peach cobbler I've ever had. And that says a lot, because I grew up on cobbler. Oh, that is so good. It's like everything that I put into the recipe, or well, that the recipe calls for, you can taste, and nothing is overpowering anything. I love the juices that the peaches expelled, I guess. I don't know if that's the word. I can really, everything about it is just so good. It is so good. I love the cinnamon, the brown sugar, everything. I love the oats in it as well, and the pecans. Let me try the peach with the pecan. Delicious. This, Chrissy, girl, you did that. Yes, you did. You did do that. That is, oh, that is so good. Guys, this is a very simple recipe. If you have the book, try it like now, because it is everything that is delicious. I am obsessed with this and I cannot wait to finish it all. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do give this recipe a try, please comment down below and let me know. If you have given it a try before, also comment. I would love to talk about how freaking good this is. While you're down there in the comments, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button as well to let me know if you liked it or not, and ring the little bell down below so that you receive further notifications for whenever I post. This has been really simple yet really fun, and I cannot wait to devour this. I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye guys.